We're live.
Hello, hello, could you hear us?
What's up, Newman? I'm good. Talk in the microphone, just in case we're live.
Yeah.
Just in case the people can hear us.
Ami, are we live? Ami, can you hear us?
What's that girl's name? Sorry, it's Caroline.
Carolyn and Catherine. Amit. Are we live? Oh, we're live. Okay, we are live here in Marbella for the Marbella Boxing Series 3 tonight. We're at the Rival Boxing Gym in Marbella. These fights are brought to you by Wiseman Boxing Promotions. Here with me, I have Newman Hussein. His wife is the promoter tonight. What does that make you? Co-promoter? Husband promoter?
Assistant.
Assistant promoter?
She's also actually boxing on the card. So
Badass.
busy night for us.
And looking after kids.
Yes.
And preparing to fight. And running a show. She's insane. Earlier tonight, I saw her at the front desk getting her hands wrapped while she was on the computer.
Yeah, still working away, making sure everyone's paid and everyone knows what they're doing tonight.
Right down to the last minute. But the fights are about to start. We have 11 fights for you tonight. Here we go. Amen. So coming to the ring right now is Catherine Quintana. This is going to be a 6-round fight in the 63 kilogram weight division.
Catherine Quintana, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together, give us energy.
I don't know. The officials need to see something. Oh, her gloves have to be signed by the officials.
Oh, okay. So the fight is happening, guys.
Yeah. So
just a little delay while the officials check the gloves and sign the gloves.
What they do here in Spain is, even in a non-title fight, they get you to show your hand wraps. They sign your hand wraps, and they sign your gloves. Which back in London they only do actually for championship fights, which is actually a good practice here.
So Catherine Quintana will re-enter the ring in just a minute. Catherine Quintana is actually a very experienced boxer. She's had 43 fights.
Yeah, so she clearly knows her way around the ring.
43 is a lot, and she looks young too.
Yeah, she's I mean, she looks calm. She looks like she's ready. She doesn't look phased. I think this is going to be a brilliant fight. I've seen Caroline box on the last show. I mean, she only did a 4-rounder, so it'll be interesting to see what she's like as the rounds go on. So 6-rounder is a bit of a step up. So it'll be interesting.
It is. And I spoke to her yesterday at the weigh in. She told me that she has been working specifically on her right punches, her right hands, and sitting down on those punches. So,
Nice. So something to look forward to. The right hand.
yeah, I know she's looking for a big finish tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see her because I've seen her spar my wife. I've seen her box last time, and she looked better than when I first saw her. So I want to see the improvement now, and I want to see her develop and get on with the rounds.
And even last time, where were we? February, we were here, and
Yes.
Carolyn fought on that card, and she was impressive. Her skills were, she clearly knows, she's got good technique.
Yes. What is the hold up with? Sorry, I just see Catherine waiting, and
I
then
think we're
there's
getting our refs seated right now.
yeah.
A little delay as we start the show. What's up? On. All right, we might have to adjust the setup here. Make sure my angle is still good, like on my good side. It's okay. Are we gonna have a ref's head blocking me? I'm glad I put on a nice outfit for tonight.
Yeah, I know, but he's more important.
Wait, guys, we're not ready. The joys of running a boxing show.
It's only our third show.
Are you a little stressed?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all fun. Yeah. I've got makeup on. A close up is fine.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Well done. Okay, we've adjusted the camera. We've got the referee in the ring.
You can see all our pimples now.
Yeah.
Nice and close.
I think I should put my sunglasses on.
We're getting real up close and personal here, guys. How is it? Do we look good?
Yep.
Ooh, yeah. All right, we're about to restart the walkout.
Yeah, I think they won.
Everything is set now. It's a little false start, but we're here. We're good. Take a deep breath, Newman. You got this.
I need a coffee, actually. Honestly, I'm excited for the fights we've got lined up tonight. There's a lot of interesting people boxing tonight. And I've seen some of them before, so I'm slightly invested in them. So let's see. Caroline's the first one, so let's see how she gets on. And here we go.
Here we go. Catherine Quintana makes her way into the ring. Carolyn Redmond has entered the ring. Carolyn's record is 8 wins, 2 losses. She's looking to get her 9th win here tonight, probably with a big right hand.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, she's been preparing really well for this. I actually follow her coach and some of her teammates on social media. So I've seen her doing rounds with great girls and like really putting in work. So it'll be interesting to see how she gets on now. With for me, always as the rounds go on, I think as you make a step up from 4 to 6 to 8 to 10, you have to have a bit more to your game because it's not a sprint anymore.
Exactly.
And
in
here we
a
go.
4-round fight, you really have to get the job done quick. In a 6th round, you have a little bit more time to breathe and think and set things up. Carolyn is actually originally from Canada, and she moved to London because she felt like she'd reached her limit in Canada, and she just wanted to challenge herself by changing coaches, changing gyms, putting herself in a completely new environment. And she credits significant improvement in her style and all the wins that she's had recently to the change in gym. She said it's the best thing that she's done for her career.
Yeah, honestly, she's at a really good gym in South London in Churchill's, run by Sam Mullins. Honestly, and he's really developed her and got her like slowing down and really, again, like as you can see, holding the center, jabbing really well, taking charge from early on.
I'm impressed by her composure now
Yeah.
too. Like she's getting her punches off and then she's getting out the way. She's not being greedy and just staying in the pocket
No.
waiting to get hit.
This is a good pace for a 6th rounder. I think you start off easy, get the jab established, see what your opponent's doing, what they like, what they don't like, habits, etc.
And she's just not even giving her opponent a chance
I
to
love that
get
jab.
in and
No.
throw punches. Every time her opponent makes a step in, Carolyn's just got a punch on her, something in her face.
Can't get past the jab.
It's a beautiful jab.
Lovely jab.
I'm laughing a little bit in my head because I'm hearing her coach talk to her in the corner, and Carolyn was actually telling me yesterday at the weigh-ins that she has a lot of trouble understanding the accent of her coach, which is hilarious because that's the person you need to listen to.
It is.
I wonder if now in the fight it's all making sense.
It's all making sense now, crystal clear.
Either way, she's doing a great job. So whether she can hear him or not.
She's actually doing everything he says, and it's working. It's a great first round from Caroline.
Brilliant first round. And maybe that's what the training was about, is just trying to understand the coach for tonight. Neither girl is sitting on a stool. Do you think that's a message they're sending to the other, that you didn't tire me out?
Do you know what? I don't sit on a stool either for 2 reasons. One, I find it exhausting. The squat and squat back. Because when I sit down, I want to sit down and chill. So
I mean, that's what you do, though.
Yeah.
You want to know. But
No.
me, I got my legs out. I'm chilling.
yeah, I think I asked my coaches, I was like, Steve, why do people sit in between rounds? Like ultimately, you want to give your legs a break, but you want to get your heart down rate low. Honestly, because every time we spar in the gym, we don't sit down.
Yeah, you don't sit in the gym.
So why
do
would
you?
I do it in a fight?
I mean,
And I'm like, I ain't got time to sit. I got a job to do. We can sit after.
oh, ref's called time. What's going on?
All right. Okay.
Oh, the ring girl's still in the ring. She wants to fight, I think.
Round 2, segunda sangre.
Beautiful right punch from
Nice,
Carolyn.
Yeah. Lovely jab. She's keeping the range really well. Can't get caught here. Think she's-
And Catherine's come out a lot more aggressive this round.
Yeah. I think that's a good plan. I think the idea is to get the jab established and then start taking over as the rounds go on, giving a little bit more, and really finish strong. But like you say, I think she really wants to get that jab really, really active, really like hit the home button all the time, and then when she's ready, start chucking in the right hand. And I think that's where that training comes in.
Another thing I'm noticing as an improvement from Carolyn's last fight is her speed in her punches.
Yeah, variation, isn't there?
Not just a variation, but she's a lot snappier this time as
Yes.
well.
more explosive.
Yeah, more explosive. The punches are coming out much faster than last time.
I'd like to see Caroline just not follow her around. She looks so in control.
She is, and she's doing a great job of
Yeah.
keeping her in the corner there.
Yeah.
Until she let her out. I really like this jab of Carolyn. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Oh, good attempt. Yeah.
Another great round.
Yeah,
from
that was a good
Carolyn.
round. I feel like her opponent was coming alive there.
She was a bit more game this round.
Yeah, I
for
feel
sure.
like, I think again, like, especially when you're so experienced and you know you've got 6 rounds, 8 rounds, I think some fighters ease into it. So obviously, Caroline started off strong. Other fighters actually wait for the second half of the fight. It'll be interesting to see what happens now. To me, she actually looks more warm and more switched on now.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. And she's standing there smiling in the corner like she's ready
Yeah.
to start now.
Yeah, because she feels like, okay, I've seen what you got to offer. You got a good jab. You know. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this third round. I think we're gonna get a bit more from both girls. I think both girls need to make small adjustments if they're gonna win this fight.
Well, I think so far Carolyn is doing what she needs to do. I'm noticing Catherine improving on the head movement, trying to get in and past that jab in the
Yeah.
last round, but she's got to work on that just a little bit more. Maybe she'll get it this round.
Okay, she's trying to time her jab.
Yeah,
She's trying to counter her with big hooks and uppercuts.
Yeah, the key for Catherine here is she needs to slip that jab or roll that jab and then step
Yeah.
in to close the distance.
It's just she's throwing great shots. She just needs to be defensively like responsible after she throws. Either move your head, move your feet, or have your hands up. Especially her opponent takes a step in every time after.
She is doing exactly what our coach is saying. She
Yeah.
must be understanding him. It was nice head movement there.
Yeah.
She threw the punch and made the other one miss.
Good body shot. That jab needs to be sharp. It's getting slightly lazy.
It is. It's
Yeah,
lost
the
a little bit of
recovery.
its pop that it had in the earlier rounds.
Yeah. I like that. Old school little trick with the shoulder shove. Good right hand from Caroline.
Nice. And she's just getting out of range after she throws those combos too, which is exactly what she needs to do.
Yeah, she just needs to adjust her feet every now. Good. That's a good third round.
Beautiful.
I feel like that was the most competitive round out of the 3 we had.
Yeah, I agree. She's slowly figuring out how to get past the jab of Carolyn.
She needs to keep throwing it. She can't stop believing in it. It's been working for her now. Up until now, she needs to carry on throwing the jab.
And she needs to keep up that snappiness that she had in those first 2 rounds.
Definitely.
That jab was impressive in the first 2 rounds. I feel like she got a little bit tired in that round, or maybe just went back to old bad habits.
Yeah, it happens. I think especially when you're doing the same thing over and over again, it takes a lot of discipline and focus because you're like, oh, it's working. So you kind of go on autopilot. So yeah, I think you're right. She needs to switch on again because there's shots coming back now.
And that That's the thing. You can speak to this as a professional fighter yourself. Is sometimes when everything's going so smoothly, it's almost like you get a little bit bored in the fight, isn't it?
Do you know what? I know this because I do it myself. I'm like, oh, okay. How can I make this more difficult? Fundamentals. That's all it is. Fundamentals and staying disciplined.
Sticking to the thing that's working. Beautiful combo from Carolyn.
Yes.
I like that angle too, how she got around the side of her rather than just staying in front.
Catherine's getting a bit frustrated, it seems. Getting a bit desperate. Oh, there's a clash of heads there, I think. Good jab.
It was perfectly
Yeah.
timed. Both of those. Another one.
She doesn't need
Really
to step
good
in.
timing.
She's
As soon as Catherine takes a step in, she's catching her with that jab.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
I'd like to see it add on now. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2 left hook. She needs to start piling them on because she's having success. It's time to take over. I think it's time for Caroline to start marching forward, pushing her girl back. Oh, lovely. You're right. Literally anything her coach says, she does it instantly. It's like playing a computer game.
It's like a dream fighter as a
Yeah.
coach, isn't it? You say something, they do it. What's she getting told off for? Using her shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah. So when they get in close, she does this really clever stuff by creating space with her shoulder or shoving her opponent slightly to get her off her. And honestly, it's a brilliant technique, but obviously
the ref doesn't
the
like
ref
it.
doesn't like it, rightfully so.
Catherine landed a couple of good punches right at the end of that round there. Probably the best punches she landed the whole round, actually.
Yeah, I think she's been boxing really well tonight. I'd like to see her now in the second half of the fight to really empty out the gas tank, to really start going forward on her girl and trying to really dissect her. Like, you're getting good shots off, but I think if the power's not doing it, increase the volume, increase the work rate, make her go on the back. Because her opponent's pretty comfortable coming forward. On the high guard, coming forward, moving ahead. I'd like to see what she's like going back.
I noticed Carolyn started going a little more to the body that round as well.
I was just going to suggest that. And she just started doing it. Because honestly, it's especially early on, you hit people to the body. It's like chopping a tree. Oh, wow. Catherine's come out swinging this round.
Catherine Quintana might be a journeywoman, but she's a game journeywoman.
She's
here for a fight.
She comes for a fight, and so even now you can see she's like she wants her respect back, So she's gonna do what it takes. So she's fighting back. She's throwing big shots out of range. Just shows how much she wants to get her.
And as a fighter, making your way up, as Carolyn Redmond is.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing better than that, is when an opponent comes to fight and really tries to put it on you.
And she's drawn into Catherine now. Lovely.
Beautiful. Carolyn is back to the sharp punches.
Yeah. I don't know what Sam Mullins said to her in the corner, but it's working. Yeah, she needs to keep marching forward, I think. Her opponent looks a bit tired. Fatigue kicking in. Honestly, that jab's been working all night for her. She doesn't need to be there. Move it, yes. And move your feet.
Yeah, I think that's been the key to her success tonight, is when she gets a few punches off, but rather than staying in the pocket and getting greedy for more, she takes an angle and gets out.
Definitely.
Keeps the distance.
Last 10 seconds. Catherine looks like the bigger, stronger fighter out of the two, doesn't she?
Catherine or Carolyn?
Sorry, Carolyn. I'm looking. Sorry, I was just looking at Catherine. That's why. Yeah, Carolyn just looks so much bigger and stronger.
She does. I mean,
Yeah.
she's tall for the weight class, and she's very dense muscularly.
Yeah, you could see that even when she, like all of her jabs, they're not like flicking jab. They're like a big fuck you jab.
And you know, for the people watching, that comes from the feet, doesn't it?
Yes, and if you see her coach is like he wants her to step in every time she jabs, even though her opponent's stepping to her. She wants her to meet her with a jab, so she actually anticipates and is really reluctant about stepping in because not only does she walk into it, but Caroline steps in, so she really feels it. So her jab is probably like a backhand. Nice.
Nice body work from Carolyn.
Good right hook.
Ooh, that was a beautiful right hand.
Yes. I don't know if it's me or has Caroline just got second wind. She's really up the gear. And look, the jab is as crisp as it was in the first round. And now she's really letting that backhand go. Wow, look at that.
Not just the jab, the right hand,
Yeah.
the body shots, all the punches. They're crisp this round.
Oh, her gum shield. Okay. She's a true warrior. She just spat out the gum shield. I don't need this.
I watched a fight recently. I wish I could remember who it was. But one of the fighters, the gum shield came out of his mouth. He didn't even ask for it to be washed. It was just like, just put it back in.
Oi.
I like the head movement of Carolyn also as she throws her punches, just getting her head off the center line.
Ever so slightly. She just takes it out as.
Wow, what a beautiful finish from Carolyn Redmond.
Brilliant fight. Brilliant fight. Honestly, do you know what? I think Carolyn, she's really improved.
She really has. And I think the biggest thing for me is the sharpness of her punches. The sharpness and the snappiness.
Honestly, to me, it looked like she could continue that on for a couple of more rounds. I think the longer rounds actually probably suit her. I think she's like really kind of understood how to deal with it. She started off just with the jab primarily, really getting the jab off. Didn't throw the backhand too often, just, getting her range right, really establishing the jab. And then as the fight went on, she just really started showing you the variety of shots. She should be happy with that.
Yeah, I think she's going to be very happy. And she did land some good right hands as well, which is what she told me she's been working on. So
that's a tough girl who doesn't stop coming. And that can be disheartening because you're like, I'm throwing all these shots and I'm throwing them hard with intention. And like, you're still coming.
But her timing was on point too.
Yeah.
She was catching her at the right moment. And even though the girl kept coming, she was stopping her in her tracks, even if it was just for a moment.
Her coach is joining you here next. So you can ask him what he thought about the fight from a coach's point of view. How he felt like his girl got on.
Like he was playing a computer game.
Yeah. He might see it different. Coaches don't see the same thing as we do.
To be honest, I think he's going to be very happy with that performance. She looks really good. I mean, she looked great in her last fight, but this fight, clear levels above, which, in these early fights of your career, building stages, that's all you can ask for. We are heading back to the ring in just a minute because we're going to get the announcement of the winner of this fight.
Yeah, I mean, how did you score that?
I would say 6 rounds.
Yeah,
all
I
to
gave
Carolyn
every
Redmond.
round to Carolyn.
Yeah. I don't think in any round Catherine Quintana did enough to win the round.
She should be happy with that. Good performance. It'd be lovely to see her back out here.
Yeah, and I think she barely got hit. She'll be ready to fight again next week.
Honestly, I think if I was her coach, I'd say you don't even need to do 8 rounds. Let's move you to a 10-rounder. Hopefully that, if she continue doing that, she looked in great shape. There was a slight dip in the 3rd round.
But I think sometimes
we all need a break.
We've got the next fight coming out already.
This is, yes.
We're banging them out fast tonight.
And I think he's, yes. And his coach, this is his coach and his manager, which is also his wife.
Joining me here now in the commentary box, I have the coach of Carolyn Redmond.
Hello there, you all right?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well happy. I'm well happy with what she done, as she delivered, listened. For someone that couldn't understand me, she done all right.
We were joking about that because I had a conversation with Carolyn yesterday where she told me that that's been her biggest struggle. As much as she loves training with you in England, and she said it's been phenomenal for her career.
Yeah.
She said her number one struggle is you guys understanding each other's accents.
She reckons I'm too South London. I'm going like, what? But there, she listened well, delivered. I'm really happy. Really
Newman and I were joking and saying that it was like you were playing a commuter game.
Yeah.
You did it, you said it, she did it.
Exactly. I couldn't ask for more. I got to admit, I'm really, really happy with what she done today.
Yeah.
Onwards and upwards.
And we noticed some big improvements in her technique, her style, her fight from the last fight until now.
Definitely.
What about you? What were the key things that you saw that she did differently this time?
So I wanted her to be a bit more positive, not just keep nicking shots and moving. I wanted her to hurt the woman, to be honest. I said, let's try and knock her out. And I like the way that she actually went for it, more than just being a bit too cagey last time. So she hurt the girl, and it was a good shot. So it's another 5% added.
Yeah, definitely. She also told me that you guys in this fight were working a lot on her right hands. Sitting down, she landed some great right hands.
I was well happy. We've been working on a 2-step right hand, and I just had it like a computer game. I shouted, she done it. So I'm really happy for her today.
Yeah, I mean, as you should be. And so from what you see tonight, what are the things when you go back to the gym with her, you guys are going to be focusing on to the next one?
I wasn't, if I have to find a fault, I was not happy with her short arm shots inside. I think she had to be a little bit more ruthless, and she come up a little bit too high. So straight away, you know yourself, as soon as you get back to the gym, it ain't worth looking at all the positive stuff. You got to see what you've done wrong.
Of course.
Get it right, so the next time we're out here, we're smashing someone. That's what we want.
Yeah, nice. Do you have any other fighters fighting on the show tonight?
No, not tonight. No, we've got a couple out in July, but they're all, one's in America, one's in England. But I want to get them on this show. This is brilliant now.
Yeah.
Atmosphere is just great. It's a boxing place, isn't it?
It's really incredible what they're doing here for the local community. To give you guys a bit of a background, there wasn't any boxing gyms in Marbella, and especially any that were doing shows. So, fighters had to travel far to gyms, 40 minutes plus to nearby towns in order to be able to box, especially, kids and from an up and coming level. And the opportunity, not just to be able to train locally
Yeah.
here. But the fact that they're also putting on these shows, which gives the local community a lot of motivation
That
to
is-
see something like this at this level.
It's what it's about, you know, like there's boxing in every country, but if you ain't got shows, it ain't worth having boxers. And what Amy and her husband do here, I think is unbelievable. They're just running around 24/7 and they're putting on good shows. It's good to see. And they're getting good crowds.
Yeah.
So
Even more impressive that they're also fighting on their own shows.
it's brilliant, even to be in the corner. The atmosphere is brilliant, and I feel like you got boxing people here. People know what they're looking at instead of just shouting their mouths off and not knowing. So it's a good crowd here. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Long may it continue. That's what I'll say.
It's what, sorry?
Long may it continue.
Yeah.
These shows. I think
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
I hope so. And a lot of people don't realize or understand it can be quite difficult to get fights as an up and coming professional fighter.
Definitely.
And so, you know, it's really cool that they've just taken matters into their own hands and putting on their own shows so that their teammates themselves can get the opportunities they need to grow as fighters.
I think you're going to start getting a queue for professionals wanting to get on these shows because Amy and her partner, they tell you straight, it's not all about tickets. It's not all about, you know, these are people that want to fight and at home, they're not getting the fights. You know yourself, people have got to sell tickets. Here is brilliant. You know, you pay your money, you get your fight and get on with it. And that's
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah. And so just to explain for people watching, we'll come back to this in a little bit. We're announcing our next fight.
And know that this we have a little accident director going down the stairs, so we're going to take a 5-minute recess and talk to you, yes? 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes we've got to entertain the people.
Yep, definitely.
So we can come back to this conversation. A lot of people don't understand what it takes to become a professional boxer and what it takes to get to the top. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, as I say, a lot of people think like, you know, they see it on telly, they don't understand. You got to do small hall shows to get to the top. And a lot of it, as you know, is selling tickets. It's a hard life. It's probably their first 10 fights, they're not making money.
Right.
So people don't see that. They all think it's like a Rocky movie or Klitschko. And, you know, so these shows are just so beneficial for people like Carolyn, you know, who comes over here, gets fights, moves up in the ratings. And as you know yourself, you're one phone call away from an opportunity. And it's
Exactly.
these fights that make that opportunity.
Yeah, all you need is a live stream like this, a video like this, the right person to be watching, and
Exactly.
you know, someone on one of the big shows needs an opponent, and there you go, you're the right person for the job. And if you're getting the experience and getting the reps in by doing these kind of shows, then you know, it sets you up for the bigger opportunities.
Without a doubt, as I say, it's not worth being a boxer if you're not getting fights, you know. And I think Amy should put more of these on, you know, because I've got literally a queue of boxers. Can I go on the next one? Can I go on the next one? It's everything, even the way in, everything is brilliant. I can't, and you got boxing people, a good venue. This is what it's about for me. This is where, you know, you start from and where you end up, who knows?
Yeah.
So,
Well, the next one is going to be on July 11th, I believe. So only
Well, I'm
6
definitely
weeks
here. I'm
until the
definitely
next
here.
one. Yeah.
that's good.
Uh,
Same place?
Same place.
Brilliant.
Yeah, this is what I've heard. So
And it's only getting bigger.
it's only getting bigger.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
getting bigger. Even I noticed yesterday the weigh-in at a lovely restaurant, everything's sort of going up a level. And I think, trust me, people will be queuing up to get on these shows.
It's a
You
beautiful
might even
thing.
have a comeback. You never know.
I wish. I did a nose surgery in November, so unfortunately I can't get punched in the face probably ever again, but at least for 12 to
Never,
18
never
months.
say never.
Never say never. Oh, trust me. I've already been Googling the right type of headgear that I could
Oh,
possibly
see.
to do jiu-jitsu. I want to start doing jiu-jitsu, and I found out there's like a cage thing you can get,
Oh,
like
yeah.
a kind of like a fencing
I
helmet.
think I've
but
seen
with
it. It's got a
cage.
plastic. Yeah, is that the
Yeah.
one with the yeah, but
I was laughing. I was like, imagine if I show up to the jiu-jitsu class with this cage on my
one of
face.
them, hey. Do you miss it?
Oh yeah, so much.
It
I
must
love
be
it.
so hard watching and thinking,
Yeah, and you know, I've started a little tradition where on fight days where I'm commentating or hosting or interviewing, you know, at the night,
Yeah.
during the day of that day, I'll make sure I shadow box at least like 4 intense rounds or do some boxing training or something,
Yeah.
just to remind myself how unfit I am now compared to before and
Yeah.
how hard this sport
Oh,
is.
it's,
So that when I watch the fights that night, I can appreciate
Yeah.
the work and effort. And rather than the, oh, I wish I was in there, I have the memory of only a few hours before where I can be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not in the shape to do this. And that takes a lot of commitment and a lot of sacrifice
Yeah.
to get to that level. And I've actually had a great day. I ate
Yeah.
whatever I wanted. I slept in today.
Eat what you want. Yeah, nice. As I, it's brilliant, and it's good to have people talking about what they have to go through, these sacrifices. But the rewards are unbelievable. Carolyn now is over the moon. Absolutely had a nice trip to Spain, won a fight. We're out later. She's not drinking, so we're out later. A nice meal. It's what boxing's about.
Listen, there's nothing better than getting the win in boxing.
Oh.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about Carolyn's training camp, what it looks like to do a training camp, just so that people understand how grinding and grueling and the types of sacrifice on a weekly basis. Like, what's a Monday to Sunday look like for Carolyn?
The biggest problem with Carolyn is probably trying to pull her back. She's like, I think most women are. You go in full in boxing, and I've said it to everyone, I think the women train more harder than the men, in my gym anyway. And Carolyn, like, she'll come in on a Monday, 10:30. She'll do about 2 hours. I literally have to stop her and say, go home now. She really wants to learn. She wants to fight. She believes she can go to the top. So she's in there 5 days a week. We spar 3 times a week. I'm quite lucky because I've got a couple of girls around her weight, but in London there's so many girls that
I always loved going to London for like a mini training camp because you have the best fighters of an entire country in one city.
Yeah.
So it's quite easy to get sparring without traveling too far.
I think even in London itself, there's got to be 2 or 3 world champions near a weight. So just
At
brilliant.
least. Yeah.
So I can't knock it.
All right, let's throw it back to the ring right now because we are introducing the next fight.
I've seen this guy in the red corner upstairs warming up. He looks a handful.
Yeah, I had a chat to him yesterday as well, and he is focused.
I got to admit, the noise he was making on them pads, I'm glad I'm not in now. I don't think this one goes a distance. I really don't.
So far, he's won all 3 of his fights by knockout. So this is his 4th professional fight, and I know he will be looking to get the knockout in this fight.
Yes.
Also, his opponent came in a few kilograms over the weight limit yesterday. Tyson came in a few kilograms under, and that created a 6-kilogram weight difference between them, which meant that the commission almost wasn't going to approve the fight. So in order to solve the problem, Tyson had to go away and eat a bunch of food in order to get the guys close enough together.
Do you know what?
I
think he's going to need more than a couple of kilos in my eyes. Good luck to him, and I wish him well. But what I've just seen upstairs.
So maybe there's a little bit of bad blood in there for not showing up on the job. Let's see.
Trust me. He's with a good team as well. He's got a good team behind him.
A nice outfit too.
Yeah.
The girl in me has to comment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm expecting fireworks here. The truth.
His opponent, Sean Cooper, in the white shorts, is quite experienced. He's had 19 professional fights with a winning record as well. 13 of those fights have come by way of victory, only 6 losses. This is going to be a 4-round fight.
Oh,
Tyson so far has only fought in 4-round fights, as is the usual at the beginning of a professional career. But he is going to have to get in and get the job done in those 4 rounds. It seems like
this could be a good test then. If he's got someone, as you know yourself, with a bit of experience that can ride a shot, slip a shot, you know what I mean? So I could be wrong, but I've got to admit, what I see upstairs, I'll be shocked if it goes 4.
Well, we're about to start now, so looking forward to it. Yes. I'm not going to bet against you on this one.
No, I wouldn't. What weight's this fight at?
This is in the 83 kilogram
So
division.
cruiser, sort of, yeah.
Not cruiserweight, the one below.
Light heavy. It must be. We don't know what we're doing. No, it's light
I don't know
heavy.
the kilos. Light heavy
yeah.
is 175 in the pounds. And I've just got a
Yeah,
list of
it
kilograms
is-
in front of me
it's
here.
81. Yeah, you can tell he knows the game, Cooper. How old is this Tyson? Do you know? Seems quite young.
From memory, I think he's 23 or 24.
Got ya.
Or 25 maybe. I asked him the other day, but I also
Yeah.
chatted to a bunch of fighters that same day.
Got ya,
So
yeah.
mid-early 20s.
20 something.
Yeah. Young. He's young.
Yeah, that's it. He's got
So Tyson actually is named after Mike Tyson. And he told me that as a child, that was how he got into boxing. He was curious about his name and he wanted to go into a boxing gym to see what it was about. And once he started boxing, he was just addicted and fell in love with the sport.
Oh, that's good. As you say, them big names have made so many fighters come through. Nice jab. He's got a nice jab, Tyson. Very nice.
Actually, he'll be 24 tomorrow.
24 tomorrow.
Yeah, so
Lovely.
he's looking to get the victory for his birthday tonight.
Ah, that's good. Yeah, you can tell Cooper's been about as well, though. You can tell he's had a lot more fights. He's doing some little tricks in there, you know, to survive.
And Tyson definitely looks the more in-control fighter, but
Yeah.
it's not to say that Sean couldn't change the pace at any moment here.
No, he's certainly a game guy. He's certainly having a go. I think Tyson, I think he's going to make him walk into a backhand soon myself. He's working nice off the jab. He's like Sean's the other guy, is it? Sean.
Sean Cooper
Yeah,
is in the white shorts.
He's a tough cookie. It'd be a good learning fight. Good learning fight.
Definitely.
Yeah, established his jab well, done very well. 1-0 Tyson. You should have betted. I didn't know it was this tough.
Maybe his wife, who is also his coach and his manager,
Oh, wow.
might have taken a bet against me.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Don't know if I'd be able to get a bet on with too many other people in this room.
That's his wife and manager. Wow.
Wife, coach, manager.
And is she a boxer herself? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but she's actually soon to be a mother as well.
A lawyer.
A mother.
Oh, a mother. We said a lawyer.
She's pregnant right now.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's good.
Another superwoman. Talking of
Yeah.
superwomen, we
Tell
have
you what, yeah.
Amy running the show,
Oh,
fighting tonight. Absolute
She is
superwoman.
superwoman.
And we've got another one in the corner of Sean Cooper.
Yeah, fair play
Let's,
to her.
let's
fair
go
play.
the girls.
Yeah.
Round 2, segunda asalto.
I feel like Tyson's just going the same way a bit too much. I think if he had a little step to his right, I think he would hurt this Cooper coming in. But as you say, it's easy to say sitting here, isn't it?
I agree with you. Sean Cooper's not doing anything to make him pay for that, though.
No,
So
that's right.
he's not realized it as an issue at this point.
Yeah.
But in the future, against a better opponent, that might be something he would want to be aware of
Yeah.
and work on.
With the team he's got, I'm sure they would address it. He's got a
Definitely.
very good team in the corner.
Tyson also spent a year and a half living in Mexico because he said that he wanted to get out of his comfort zone and go to a country that's known for boxing.
Oh, wow.
He was in Guadalajara. He's back in the UK now. But he said since living in Mexico, he had some big mental shifts. He learned how to isolate himself and learning how to work hard, learn how to work hard when no one is watching. He said it's a very different energy when there's no friends watching you.
Wow, that's a big brave move. That can only benefit you. Things like that.
He also learned that sometimes you have to fight. As Mexicans, a boxer, he said his style typically is more as a boxer, whereas
Yeah.
with Mexicans, they come to just
Oh.
fight you. And so from all the sparring there in Mexico, that was one of the bigger things that he took away in stylistically was sometimes he said you just have to get in there and be a bit rough.
Sometimes you can't buy that sort of experience. You know what I mean? You imagine Mexicans day in, day out. They're a tough breed of people, they are, especially in the boxing game.
For sure. He never quite learned how to speak Spanish, he said, which is even more impressive, actually. Not that it's impressive not to learn the language, but to be able to live and train in that environment for a year and a half and, you know, have those kind of experiences and improvements, and you don't even speak the language.
And you say he done that on his own?
He did it on his own. He went on his own.
At that young age, that's impressive.
Very impressive, yeah. 21, 22 years old, I think he was.
No, fair play to him. That's someone who's dedicated to the game.
Definitely. And he said he'd like to go to another Spanish-speaking country at some point, you know, in the future as well.
Yeah. You can never stop learning in this game, as you know. You can never stop learning.
Sorry, I said Spanish-speaking country. I meant boxing country.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
I
But
got
for the people that might
Yeah.
not,
For
little
them might not.
clarification. Yeah.
He's boxing well. He's staying safe, nicking the jab, so he's doing well.
He is. He's being patient. He's not taking damage.
Yeah.
He'll be ready for the party tonight.
You're right. I'm thinking they probably worked out that the guy's a lot heavier. I think they're playing it by ear, and but upstairs he looked like he was going to rip his head off.
And that's the thing. Even though sometimes you can catch the shots, sometimes it's just not worth it to catch the shots.
He might have felt a shot of him early doors and thought, I ain't mixing with him. You know, you don't get paid any more extra money, you know what I mean, for knocking them out. So do the job and get out.
And his feet are clearly working very well, so why not use them?
Right and all. Right and all. I'd rather have sore feet than a sore chin, wouldn't you?
100%.
Round 3.
Be a very good learning fight, this will, for Tyson. You know, he's got a guy that's not just letting him walk into things. Right. I don't know who that was, but. He still looks dangerous, Sean. He's not, you know, he's putting them shots in.